Hello, welcome to Kênh News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Highlight today. The 10th session, thematic session of Cần Thơ City People's Council, the 10th tenure for 2021-2026 will take place on March 17. Implementing decision number 330 of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, department sectors, units, and Vietnam Foreign Front have held some conferences to collect opinions on the draft revised land law, thereby more than 1,000 comments were recorded. The Emulation and Commendation Council signed a mutual agreement in 2023. Top news, the 10th session, the thematic section of Cần Thơ City People's Council 10 tenure for 2021-2026 will take place on March 17. The content and agenda of this meeting were reopened by Deputy of the City People's Council in a meeting held on the afternoon of March 14 under the chair of Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu, Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee and Chairman of the City People's Council.
At the meeting, the City People's Committee will submit to the City People's Council for consideration and resolution to approve 9 submissions with 10 draft resolutions, in which the focus is on the adjustment of capital plan, supplementing and assigning details of public investment capital plans, amending and supplementing the local state budget estimates, local budget revenues and expenditures in 2023, amending and supplementing the 2023 budget estimate, approving the construction planning project of 1/2000 scale, the first phase of Thành Industrial Park, personal work, so on and so forth.
Implementing decision number 330 of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, department sectors, units, and Vietnam Foreign Front have held some conferences to collect opinions on the draft revised land law, thereby more than 1,000 comments were recorded. The collection of opinions is carried out in the form of conferences, seminars, and written opinions. Thereby, many enthusiastic comments were recorded in line with the actual situation. According to statistics from Cần Thơ functional sector, agencies and units have held 167 conferences to collect opinions directly and in writing. Thereby, 1,139 comments were recorded from organizations and individuals. The collection of opinions is organized following each project, clearly defining the central content. Therefore, according to the evaluation, is effective according to the requirements set forth. Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee has just signed official dispatch number 765 on urging the implementation of regulations related to removal of paper household registration books and temporary residence books, and the City Public Security is assigned to urgently implement the request of assistance group to implement the project on developing the application of population data, identification and electronic authentication before March 21st.
Previously, the assistant group to implement the project on development of the application of population data, identification and electronic authentication also sent a dispatch to urge the implementation of regulations related to the abolition of household registration books and paper temporary residence books. It clearly states when receiving and handling administrative procedures and public services, absolutely not use it and ask people to present a certificate of residence information. In addition, we shall arrange staff to guide people to install VNeID at Level 1 application to use to perform public service lookup, establish a hotline of the leader of the Project Number 6 Assistant Group in the provinces and centrally run cities to receive, solve, and handle citizens' difficulties and problems.
On the morning of March 15, the Emulation and Commendation Council signed a mutual agreement in 2023, the Emulation Cluster of Associations with Specific Characteristics Number 2. The Emulation Cluster of Associations with Specific Characteristics Number 2 consists of 7 units, Representative Board of Elderly Association, Journalists Association, Prisoners Resistance Association, Jurists Association, Ex-Volunteer Association, Study Promotion Association, Association of Agent Orange Dancing Victims, in which the Representative Board of Elderly Association is the head of the cluster. In the year 2023, the Anti-Malaysian Division of Associations with Specific Characteristics No. 2 implements the Malaysian Tasks and Registers the Malaysian Covenant with the following contents: promoting the achievements of 2022, launching the Malaysian Movement Year 2023 in the spirit of Directive No. 10, CT UBND, dated December 13, 2022, of the City People's Committee on launching a patriotic Malaysian movement to achieve socio-economic, defense and security targets in 2023, set up achievements to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the city establishment under the central government. Cần Thơ University Hospital has just held a ceremony to announce the decision to establish the Department of Cardiology and Cardiovascular Intervention, the Department of Emergency Intensive Care and Poison Control on March 14.
Cần Thơ University Hospital has operated in June 2022 with a scale of 200 beds with 29 departments and function rooms. The Department of Cardiology and Cardiovascular Intervention is the key department of the hospital. It intends to become the cardiovascular center of the Mekong Delta region. The Department of Emergency Intensive Care and Poison Control performs the task of receiving emergency patients 24/24. The departments conduct assessment and classification of disease status and implements appropriate emergency measures, giving priority to emergency patients who are out of danger within the first 24 hours, then transfer patients to appropriate clinical departments. On this occasion, the hospital also launched the Dental Center of Cần Thơ University Hospital, Saigon Odontostomatology.
The Ministry of Education and Training has just announced the results of the National Excellence Student Exam for 2022-2023 academic year. 25 winners of Cần Thơ City achieved the best results multifold, including 8 second prizes, 10 third prizes, and 7 consolation prizes. There were 24 candidates from Lý Tự Trọng High School for the gifted and 1 candidate from FBT High School. This year's exam has 4,589 candidates from 69 units nationwide. Cần Thơ City has 60 contestants from 10 teams competing in the following subjects: mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, literature, history, geography, English, French, and informatics. The candidates with the best results in this exam will be selected to participate in the competition to select Vietnamese Olympic teams for regional and international competitions taking place on 3 days, 6, 7, and 8 of April, and the Asia-Pacific Physics and Informatics competition taking place in May, international Olympic competitions in July and August. Vietnamese cousin and culture and 9 other countries representing member countries and observers of the Francophonie International Organization attended the annual event of Francophonie Month, also known as French Language Month, in Malaysia.
Attending the event, Vietnamese booth introduced to international friends many traditional Vietnamese dishes known to international friends. Within the framework of the event, the flute performance of the Kuala Lumpur dance group performed by Vietnamese youths working in Malaysia impressed international friends with their unique rhythms and eye-catching costumes. We promote Vietnamese food and culture. International friends are warmly welcomed and they commend that Vietnamese cuisine is delicious. We will create the best conditions for businesses to come here to promote Vietnamese cuisine more.
And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh TV.vn. Bye for now.